Welcome back to Keen Plays. As you can see, I've got another stack of board games here that I recently picked up from Value Village. A few of these I'm very excited to show you guys. They are pretty sweet games. So let's just get right into it. Starting at the top of the stack, and coincidentally also the cheapest, and it kind of gets more expensive as we go, and the games also kind of get better as we go as well. So the first game off the stack here is this game right here. This is Nuts About Mutts. It's a game from Grandpa Beck's, and I've actually grown a little bit of a collection of this publisher's games. I think I have like 5 now or so, but this one I have never actually heard about. It came out in 2015, and it currently has a 6.2 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. Although there's really not that many ratings on there, so hard to say for sure how accurate that is. As you can see, picked it up for $4 at Value Village, and from what I can see online, it's about like a $15 game if you can find it used on eBay or something like that. So not too bad overall. Again, I don't really know much about this game at all, other than, it's a card game from Uncle Beck's, and he's kind of got, a lot of the same sort of style games. But I don't know, it doesn't look too bad. The artwork's pretty cute overall, just a bunch of dogs. Really have no idea about this game. It's got some milk bones in here. Yeah. If you guys have played this game, let me know. But yeah, like I said, I really don't know much about this game at all. Other than, his... Oh, hey, look at that. That's not supposed to be in there. This is from another one of his games. This is from Cover Your Assets, which I also have. That's interesting. Well, yeah, I haven't even checked to see if, all the cards are in here or not. If it's missing anything, so hopefully not. But yeah, I won't get into it right now. If that's something that you guys would like in the future, a little bit of a how to play or a review on the game, just let me know down in the comments. But for now, we're just going to be going through all these recent finds at Value Village. So that is Nuts About Mutts, with an additional card here from Cover Your Assets. So there we go. That's the first game, Nuts About Mutts. How many times have I said that? Jeez. Okay. So next up here we have Llamas Unleashed. This game I do know a little bit about, only because I have Unstable Unicorns as well. And I'm pretty sure that this is basically just the same game as that, just with llamas instead of unicorns. But this game came out in 2019, and it currently has a 6.1 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. Not a ton of ratings, but a little bit better than like Nuts About Mutts. And this game I picked up for $5 at Value Village, and it looks like you can find it like for 20 brand new. So pretty decent deal there overall. And yeah, like I said, this is a very similar game to Unstable Unicorns, made by the same people, obviously, and I'm pretty sure that it's basically the same game, which, yeah, it looks identical, other than, you have you have rams and goats and llamas instead of a bunch of different types of unicorns. So, pretty sure it's basically the same game. It's like a take that style card game. I don't mind it at all. I think it is a pretty fun game. So yeah, this is kind of cool. A little bit of a different style, I guess, to the game. But yeah, that is Llamas Unleashed. $5 there. Next up, we start getting into some pretty well-rated games on Board Game Geek. First up is Rivals for Catan. It's the 2-player card game version of Settlers of Catan. and it came out in 2010, and it currently has a 6.9 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek. And this game I picked up for $7, and it's like $25 brand new, assuming you can, still find it. I think they are still printing it. I'm not 100% sure. But the one thing about this game is that it came brand new at Value Village. These cards have not been opened at all, still in their sealed packaging. And even this little baggie, I mean, this could have been opened, I guess, but yeah, very sweet find. Can't believe the amount of games that I find at Value Village brand new. It's incredible. The only thing that this was missing was like some packaging on the outside of the box, but otherwise, all the cards completely sealed. Really good find. I have played this game before. It's pretty good. It kind of relates to Catan a bit, just like, settlements and getting your different materials and stuff like that, but the actual gameplay is completely different. It's a pretty good two-player game overall, I'd say. Pretty good. And I think at that rating of 6.9, or its overall rank on Board Game Geek is 1085. So, almost in the top 1,000 games on Board Game Geek, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, that is Rivals for Catan. And next up, arguably like one of the best finds, one of the better finds for sure, even though I have not played this game yet. But yeah, I would say that this is probably one of my better finds at Value Village. Can't believe I found it. This next game is Sheriff of Nottingham. And this is the original version. I think they did just do a second edition in 2020, but this game came out in 2014, and it currently has a 7.1 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek, and its overall ranking is 551st, so just outside of the top 500 games on Board Game Geek, which is really awesome. And I picked it up for $10, and I don't think you can buy this game brand new. Maybe the second edition you might be able to find brand new, but if you want to pick it up used, it'd be like $40. Although some people online are asking crazy amounts for this game. But yeah, looks like you could find it for $40. And I have not played this game yet. I've looked into it. I've heard like a lot of buzz on the second edition one, and it's gotten like quite a bit of hype, even though these are basically the exact same games. And yeah, it's, I have gone through this one, made sure that everything's there. Didn't come with an expansion or anything like that, but everything's really nice. And yeah, looking it up, this compared to the second edition, I think I would actually rather have this one. I think I like the artwork and style a lot better on this one. Might be a little bit biased because this is the one that I own, but regardless, very, very cool, very awesome find. The only thing that was kind of tragic is that this little badge here is coming off of this bag. Just that one, but yeah, still kind of unfortunate. Might be able to like glue it back on there or something, but that was about the only thing that I found that was like wrecked or missing, so full complete game. That's the only thing that's, negative, I guess. But yeah, I am very excited to play this game. Everything that I've read about it or, watched some other people talk about it, it looks like it's an awesome game. It's got, it's got some awards down here, and it's got the seal of Dice Tower Essentials. Apparently this was like their first game that they put into this line or whatever. So yeah, very awesome find there. Amazing find. And this last game, not so much rating wise, but I've personally played it and it is just an amazing game. I'll get these games out of here because it is a big box. This game is Stop Thief. Can't even fit it on screen. It's such a huge box. But yeah, this is an amazing game. My brother actually found a different one of these games at Value Village years ago, and we played it, and it's awesome. Like, especially for the time when this came out, just an amazing game. So yeah, this is Stop Thief, and it came out in 1979. It currently has a 6.4 out of 10 rating on Board Game Geek, and I picked it up for $8 at Value Village. And yeah, this game, if you're looking to find it, buy it, it looks like you can find it for around $40 used from eBay. But again, it's one of those things where some people want like $100 or $150 for it. Just crazy amounts. It's a pretty awesome game, though, to be completely honest. Just like a very cool game from, yeah, the 80s, basically. Massive box, though, because, of course, all the games back then, just huge box. You have up to 4 players, and you each play as a detective, and you're trying to find these robbers. They're either robbing the bank, or they're over at this antique shop, or this boutique here, or they're at the fur shop. And yeah, they'll be stealing something, and you've got to run around the board and try and find where they are. Pretty simple idea, but the coolest thing about it is that no one plays as the thief. You have this electronic crime scanner that, the creator of this game just like came up with, or I don't know, but all right, well, yeah, pretty loud and annoying, but it's got a whole bunch of different sounds and tips that it gives you. So, I don't want to go into it too much, but there we go. We've got a crime at the first building, and then, you ask for a tip, and like that's, they have different sounds for, opening a door or walking across the floor or breaking a window or running down the street, a whole bunch of different things like that. And so then you have to, as the detective, you have to deduce where they're going. So, if the crime was in building 1 here, then there's these 4 different spots. Yeah, there's these 4 different spots here that the crime could have happened. And then everyone gets to hear a sound, and it's like, okay, the first sound was them walking across the floor. And then a door opens, and then a window breaks. And so it's like, well, they could have been from here, and then they opened up this door. But, there's no window near there. So maybe they were here, and they opened up this door, and then they broke out that window, and then they ran down this street. And anyways, you're trying to find the burglar faster than all the other detectives. And once you get to a space where you think the burglar is, then you can punch it into this electronic crime scanner, and you either got them, or they run away, or you're not even close. And then meanwhile, you have all these cards where you're trying to trip up all the other detectives, and then for each burglar you catch, they have a bounty on their head, and you get the reward money. And yeah, anyways, I don't want to go into it too much. I feel like I already have. But this is just one of those games where, like, I saw it and I couldn't believe that there was another one at like the same Value Village as my brothers found theirs. Had to pick it up, and then I was pumped that it wasn't missing any pieces, and the electronic crime scanner still works. Anyways, such a sick game. If you can find it, I would definitely recommend picking it up. this is one of those games where I would love to do like a review on it or a how to play, just because it's such a cool game. But I also know that, there's there's probably not too many people out there that have played this game or can find this game to play it. But it is such a good game. So, I mean, if that's something that you guys would be interested in, if you want to know more about this game or any of the games for that fact, just let me know down in the comments, and yeah, I'll try and do some of them if that's something that you guys are interested in. But that's going to be it for this video. These are the 5 games that I most recently picked up from Value Village. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and feel free to leave a like or subscribe to my channel. That would be awesome. And thank you guys so much for watching. See ya.